In this video, Panthers, we're going to talk about organization. It is really important to me that my students are organized because what I found is that organized students oftentimes do better in classes than unorganized students. So for my English class, you are required to use some sort of planner, and I'll be checking that you have your planner and give you like free points for having it and for using it. It's really important that we write things down in a planner. So you can use the planner that the school gave you, the paper planner, which is perfectly fine. It will work awesome. But some of you are probably wanting to use like a digital planner so that you can just use it on your Chromebook. And so I'm going to give you my recommendation for that. The best planner that I would use is probably Google Calendar and Google Task List. So you just can search for Google Calendar, and then I would probably bookmark it on your bookmarks bar. So this is Google Calendar, and right now you can see I don't have anything on here. You can subscribe to a whole bunch of calendars, and I just clicked them all off so it'd be nice and fresh so that you can see what's going on. So the way I would use this is if you have something due, let's say you have an assignment due on next Friday, so you have some sort of English essay due or something, let's say English essay, then you can just click save, and then it'll just be there. That you can also do other things, like when you go in, you can add like a notification. You can have it email you, or it'll notify you if you have the app on your phone. It'll send you a notification on your phone to remind you. And I do this a lot. I will email myself one day before an appointment to remind me that I have the appointment. And you can change the colors of these things. So maybe I want them red because it's a due date, and maybe it's English essay due. So then it saves, and then I have a notification that's going to email me at 9 a.m. the day before to remind me that I have that due. The other way that's kind of cool that you can access this is if you go to your Google Drive, it has this little like side panel, and you can hide this, you can get rid of it. But I would keep this open, and you can also go to your calendar here, and then I have just today, and I can flip through the days, and I can see that English essay is due on Friday the 23rd, and I could also add more things to this. So if I wanted to click, you would just get rid of the times from there, and then you could change. You can't do all of the things. You can't add notifications in here, but you can always come down and click at the bottom. There's this button that says edit in calendar, and it'll pop it up over here. So I would do things like that where I'm using my calendar to add in due dates for myself. And then the other thing I would use, which is also over in this little side panel, is this tasks button. And so you can create task lists in here, and you can have different lists. So if you want one for your personal, one for school, you can create different lists and have different things. But let's say that I need to write a rough draft of my English essay. So I put that on my task list, and then I can also edit these and then pop them up, and I can give like a due date. So if my essay is due on the 23rd, maybe I want to write my rough draft on Monday. So then it'll put it on Monday, and I can go back, and then it pops it over here on my actual calendar to remind me that I have that. And then I have a due date of Monday, and when I need to do it, I can just click it off. So I can just click right here, and it'll get it to go away. So then I could also, maybe I have a revise rough draft, and I can edit it. And let's say that I want to do that one on Wednesday. So I click that, and then I have a task to revise it, and it pops up over here on my calendar, and now I'm good to go. I'm just going to delete that one. So you can have a whole bunch of tasks in here and things to remind you to do, and it'll pop them on your calendar to remind you to do those things. So I think that this could be a really powerful tool for students. The combination of this task list and the calendar would really be really good. But if you want to use the paper notebook planner, that's perfectly fine as well, and organize yourself. It's just I require that you organize yourself in some manner, and you can do it either on the computer or in your paper planner.